Hey y'all, Albie here from Spirit for Spirits, welcoming you back behind the stick. Today we're gonna talk about rum. Rum has a really wonderful old history. First things first, rum is distilled from sugar at the end of the day. That's the biggest, broadest way we can put it. Now, most rum, especially white rum, is distilled from molasses, which is actually a sugarcane byproduct. The most famous of those, probably this bottle of Bacardi right here. This is a nice, clean, easy drinking spirit, retains just a little bit of that sugar sweetness to start, but gives us a really great blank slate to start all of our rum journeys into Mai Tais and otherwise. The next thing I will show you, one of my favorites, this first run rum from the Mad River Distillers in Vermont. A super cool product. They're actually distilling this at a Demerara sugar to begin with, which is a deep, rich, velvety type of sugar to start with, giving us this beautiful distillate. Then they take that distillate, they put it in some toasted and charred barrels. And as we spoke about earlier, we know some of the maturation process of the booze sitting in barrels will give us some really cool baking spice flavor profiles. And this first run rum really hits the spot for that. Obviously, you can see it picks up some of that color from the barrel itself. Not too dark, not too light, just right. The next thing you can see as we scooch on over to the Mount Gay product that's here, this is a Mount Gay black barrel. Now what they did down there was add one more cask finish to this idea. So we had the distillate to begin with. It goes into their barrels to start, and then their master distiller sourced the best barrels he could find from some bourbon companies, took the best pieces, rebuilt some barrels, and then recharred it, trying to give us some of the really great boldness of American white oak. We're going to get into that a little bit more when we talk about bourbon. This particular product, as you can see from the rechar, has given us a really dark, rich, beautiful, spicy, bold, sipping version. The last thing I'll show you on here, because it has a twin sitting on here, is this Pedro Jimenez sherry cask finish of the Mad River distillate. That PX finish on the end gives us that beautiful Scotch leatheriness, gives us a little touch of sweetness, and just this hint of aroma of fruit on the front. Really cool products. So we've got a breadth of rum here, from the really blank slate that's great for cocktailing into some really interesting stuff with some barrel aging, some finishing casks, and then a really great sipper to finish. Tell me what you think about rum. Next, we'll be talking one of my favorite places to visit, Jalisco and Oaxaca, as we visit our Mexican spirit, tequila. But that's next time, Behind the Stick.